Hello dear students, welcome to the first part of chapter 13 surface areas and volumes. Students, in this chapter we will study about so many solids like cuboid, cube, cylinder, hollow cylinder, cone and sphere, hemisphere. We will see that what are the formulae for their surface areas and volumes, and will solve the questions related to that. Okay, this chapter is a little bit longer, okay, so it will take time, and also there is no deletion from the CBSE, means in this chapter whatever is given that you have to study. Okay, now one more thing I want to tell you here, that in NCERT what is the pattern of this chapter. In NCERT it is given like, firstly the exercises are related to the surface areas, means exercise 13.1 to 13.4. all the exercises are related to the questions of surface areas, and then from exercise 13.5 to 13.8 the exercises are related to their volumes. And also I will tell you some extra questions from R.D. Sharma. Okay, so let us start with the topic cuboid. For exercise 13.1 and 13.4 we have to cover two solids, one is cuboid and one is cube. Okay, so firstly let us know about cuboid and cube. Okay, each and everything let us know about this, and then we will solve the exercise 13.1 and 13.4. Okay, so let us start. The first topic is cuboid. So what is cuboid, students? In our day-to-day life we come across so many examples of the solids like cuboid. Okay, like this duster. Okay, this duster is an example of cuboid. How it is an example of cuboid? Like it is having 6 surfaces, one is top, one is bottom, okay, 2 side walls are there, okay, and one is front and one is this side. Okay, so total 6 rectangular surfaces are there. Okay, total 6 rectangular surfaces are there. So this is what, this is an example of cuboid. Okay, now so in the definition what we can say, in the definition we can say that a cuboid is a solid bounded by 6 rectangular regions, and in example we can say like this duster, okay, your box, so many things we can give the as an example. Okay, now if we talk about that in cuboid how many edges are there. Okay, basically edges are what? Edges you can say that the sides, okay, like this is a cuboid, so this side, okay, this side and this side. Okay, so how many sides are there, how many edges are there in cuboid? So you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is upside, and then 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 plus 4, that is total 8. And in the figure you can see that AB, BD, CD and AC for this, and EF, FG, GH and EH, these are it. So edges are total, the total number of edges are 8, and from the figure you can see that it is AB, BC, okay, let C is here and D is here, so that it is in pattern. Okay, CD and DA. What else? EF, FG, GH and HE. Okay, in this figure you can see the total 8 edges are there. Now students, we'll talk about vertices. Okay, vertices means vertex. In singular you will use the word vertex, and for plural you will use the word vertices. So you can see that the corner means where two edges meets, okay, like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So total 8 vertices are there, okay, like the edges. And in this you can write A, B, C, D. Okay, all corners you can see A, B, C, D, and then E, F, G and H. Okay, E, F, G, H, like this. Okay students, so these are the vertices. Now we'll talk about the diagonals. Okay, diagonals. So diagonal is what, students? The longest side which can, the longest rod which can adjust in this cuboid. Okay, means two opposite corners. So if you will take two opposite corner, so it will be like F is the bottom corner and B is the top opposite corner. So this FB you can take as an diagonal. Okay, in the same manner CE you can take, C is this and E is this. Okay, CE you can take and AG you can take, okay, and this DH you can take. Okay, so like this 4 longest rod can adjust in this solid. Okay students, so what we have studied? We have studied about the edges of the cuboid, vertices of the cuboid and diagonals of the cuboid. Now we'll see that faces. Okay, so how many faces you can see in cuboid? So see students, firstly total 6 faces will be there. Okay, as I have told you that in duster, okay, this duster is an example of cuboid. Okay, so total 6 surfaces are there. One surface is this, okay, one surface is this, one surface is this, one is from this side, okay, one is top and one is bottom. So total 6 faces, or you can say total 6 surfaces are there. Okay, and how you will write? Here in the diagonals it is 4, vertices it is also 8 and faces it is 6. Okay, so which faces? Firstly we can take ABCD, then we can take EFGH. Okay, the opposite face of ABCD is what? EFGH. Now what else faces we can take? If we take AEFD, so its opposite face will be what? Its opposite face will be BCGH. Its opposite face will be BCGH. This face, okay, and this face are the opposite faces. Okay, now we'll take top and bottom. So top and bottom AEHB, and bottom is what? DCGF. Okay, so these are the basic information about cuboid. Okay, these are the basic information about cuboid. What we have studied? The definition of cuboid, edges, total 8 edges are there, vertices, 8 vertices are there. Okay, diagonals, you can say that 4 diagonals are there. Okay, and faces, all the 6 faces from which this cuboid is bounded. Okay, now whatever written is on the board, just note it down with the figure also. Okay, just pause the video and note it down. Now students, as you know that whatever the solids which are present in the universe, all are in the three-dimensional form, okay, and if we talk about their surfaces, then their surfaces are of two-dimensional, okay. So when we talk about the whole solid, it is three-dimensional, okay, and for three-dimensional, what space it is occupied, okay, what space it is occupied of the universe, we will, to find that, will use the concept of volume, okay, the space occupied by this solid, okay. To know the space occupied by this solid, we will use the concept of volume. But if we talk about the surface, any surface, okay, if we talk about the surface, that what region of the surface, what region of the plane it is occupied, then we will talk about the concept of area, okay. It is clear. Now see, this green board is an example of three-dimensional solid, okay, it is in the form of cuboid. But if we talk about the surface of this green board, okay, then it is an example of what? Two-dimensional. The surface of this green board is an example of two-dimensional. In the same manner, if we talk about the face of the cuboid, that is two-dimensional, but if we talk and two-dimensional and in the form of rectangle, okay. But if we talk about the whole solid, then it is an example of three-dimensional, okay. So what we have to study about cuboid? We have to see that what will be the volume of cuboid, okay. What is the volume of cuboid? So students, volume is what? Volume of cuboid is length into breadth into height, okay. If we suppose that this is the length of the cuboid, this is the breadth of the cuboid, and this one is height of the cuboid, okay, then the volume of the cuboid will be length into breadth into height, okay. Is it clear? So the space occupied by the cuboid, if we want to know, we have to apply this formula, that is volume is equal to length into breadth into height, okay. And volume always comes in cube unit. Cube unit means if it is given in centimeter, then it will be centimeter cube. It is given in meter, then it will be meter cube, okay, like this. Now we will talk about surface areas, okay. So two types of surface areas are there. One is lateral surface area and one is total surface area, okay. Now what is the difference between lateral surface area and total surface area? See students, if we talk about a cuboid, okay, and see total 6 surfaces are there, is it clear? Total 6 surfaces are there, okay. So we want to find that what will be the surface area of this cuboid. So if we talk about the total surface area, then all the 6 faces will be included, okay. But if we talk about lateral surface area, so in lateral surface area, the area of the top and the area of the bottom is excluded, okay. Means if we talk about the lateral surface area, the area of the top and the area of the bottom will be excluded, okay. It means that only 4 surfaces will be left, okay. One is this, one is this, one is this, okay, and one is this. If we exclude the area of top and area of bottom, then 4 surfaces will be left, and that will be the area of the lateral surface area. That it will be the lateral surface area. Okay. So firstly let us know that what will be the total surface area, and then I will tell you that what will be the lateral surface area. Okay. In total surface area, all the 6 faces, all the 6 rectangular faces will be there. Okay. So if all the 6 rectangular faces will be there, if we talk about the surface, which is ABCD, okay, if we talk about the surface ABCD, then you can see that here it is length and this is height. Okay. So what will be the area of this surface? L into H. Okay. Are you getting this? See, if we talk about the surface ABCD, then you can see that here it is length and here it is height. Okay. So LH will be the area of this surface. If LH is the area of this surface, then the surface which is just behind this surface, means the surface EFGH, that will also of the area L into H. Like, see, whatever the area of this surface, the same area this surface will have, which is just behind this surface. Are you getting this? Okay. So if I am saying that this ABCD is having the area LH, okay, then the same area will be of EFGH, that is LH. Okay. Now coming to this surface AEFD. Okay. So here you can see that it is B and it is H. So the area of this AEFD will be what? B into H, and the same area will be of the opposite wall, that is B into H. Okay. Means AEFD and BCGH will have the same area, that is BH in plus BH. Okay. And then what will be the area of the top? The area of the top will be AEHB. Okay, this is the surface and its area will be equal to this surface, the surface that is bottom. Okay, and the bottom surface will have the area of L into B. Okay, so the same area of bottom and the area of top. If total 6 surfaces are there, means the opposite surfaces will be of the equal area. So here you can see that LH plus LH, 2LH, BH plus BH, 2BH, 2LH plus 2BH plus 2LB. Okay, and if we summarize them, what we will get? We will get, take 2 as common and write it in the proper order. So it will be 2LB plus BH plus LH or HL. Okay, so this is the formula of total surface area, where 6 surfaces are included. Okay, now if we talk about lateral surface area, so as I have told you that in lateral surface area, the area of the top and the area of the bottom will be excluded. Okay, so if the area of the top and area of the bottom will be excluded, means this part is excluded, because this is the area of the bottom and this is the area of the top. Okay, so what is left for lateral surface area? The left is LH plus LH. Okay, these two and these two, BH plus BH. Okay, so and if we arrange this, what we will get? 2LH plus 2BH. Okay, and so H is common. If we arrange them, what we will get? 2 into L plus B into h. You can write this h in you can write this h here also, but it is also correct. Okay, 2l plus b into h. One more thing here I want to tell you, that this lateral surface area is also known as area of four walls. It is also known as area of four walls. Okay students, so what you have learned here, you have learned that volume of the cuboid is L into B into H, lateral surface area 2 into L plus B into H, and total surface area is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Okay, now only you have to remember the concept that how the areas come. Okay, but we'll write in the short, okay, so that all formula come in one time. Like volume is L into B into H. Okay, lateral surface area it is 2L plus B into H. Okay, and it is also known as what? Area of four walls. Okay, and then total surface area. So total surface area is what? Total surface area is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Okay, total surface area is LB, BH plus LH. One more formula is there students, and that is diagonal. Okay, diagonal of the cuboid, the formula is in square root, it is L square plus B square plus H square. Okay, diagonal comes in unit, and whatever the area is there, that comes in square unit. Square unit means if it is given in centimeter, then it will be centimeter square, and if it is given meter, then it will be square meter. Okay, or meter square. So here also it is in square unit. Okay, now you can pause the video and note it down. Just pause the video and note it down. Now students, coming to the next topic, and that is cube. Okay, if you have understood properly that about cuboid, okay, then easily you can understand that what is cube. Okay, the only difference in cuboid and cube is what? That the surfaces, the faces of cuboid were in the form of rectangle, but here the faces of cube is in the form of square. Okay, so here if we name this A, B, C, D, okay, and E, F, G, H, then all the surfaces will be of the form square. Okay, so we'll see the formula according to that. Okay, as we have studied in cuboid, okay, the number of edges, the number of vertices, the number of faces, the number of diagonals, all are exactly same as we have seen in the cuboid. Okay, only the difference is what? Here all the surfaces are in the form of square. Okay, how we will define a cube? Okay, so cube is what? Basically it is cuboid whose length, breadth and height all are equal. So if length, breadth and height all are equal, means all the edges are equal. All the edges are equal means the faces are in the shape of square. Okay, so here we will see the formula directly. Okay, Students, if we suppose that one of its edge is equal to A, then its breadth also will be equal to A, because all edges are equal. Its height is also equal to A. Okay, so in this case, what will be the volume? In the case of cuboid, we have studied that the volume is L into B into H. Okay, here the value of L is A, the value of B is A, the value of H is A, so that is A into A into A. So here we will see that the volume is A cube. Okay, volume of the cube is A cube and its unit will be in cube unit. Okay, if we talk about lateral surface area, I am writing it in short form, but you will write in the fair copy in full form. Lateral surface area. So as I have told you that for lateral surface area, the area of the top and the area of the bottom are excluded. Okay, the area of the top and the area of the bottom are excluded. So how many surfaces are left? Only 4 surfaces, na? Only 4 walls are left. Okay, if we exclude the area of the top and the area of the bottom, then in that case lateral surface area will be total only 4 surfaces are left and all the faces are in the shape of a square. So that will be 4A square and it will be in square unit. Okay, then total surface area. Total 6 surfaces are there. In total surface area, we do not exclude any face. Okay, in that case 6 surfaces are there. So 6A square, because all the faces are in the shape of a square. So 6A square unit. Okay. Diagonal. What is diagonal? Diagonal is, you can compare it from the diagonal of cuboid. In the diagonal of the cuboid it was L square, B square, H square. Here you can see that it is also A square, it is also A square, it is also A square. So A square plus A square plus A square, 3A square. A square will come outside of the root, so it will be it will be A and 3 is left in the square root, so A under root 3 unit. Okay, so these are the formulae which we will use to solve the questions of cube. Okay, now you can pause the video and note it down, and you will make a proper figure also. Now students, let us do some examples, and then in the next part of the video we will start the exercise from NCERT. Okay, so the 2 questions I have written here, and let us solve these 2 questions. The first question is, find the surface area of chalk box, okay, whose length, breadth and height are 16 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter. So one thing you should understand here, that whenever in the question it is only written about surface area. Okay, if it is written only surface area, in that case you will always find the total surface area. Okay, if it is in the if in the question it is written only about surface area, then you will always find the total surface area. Okay, so here a chalk box is there whose surface area we have to find, means total surface area, and it is given that its length is 16 centimeter, breadth is 8 centimeter and height is 6 centimeter. So how we will find the surface area? It means total surface area. We know the formula, that is 2LB plus BH plus LH. Okay, we'll apply this formula, then it will be 2, L is 16, B is 8, 16 into 8 plus BH means 8 into 6 plus LH means 16 into 6. Okay, then we'll simplify it, it is 2, 16 8s are 128 plus 8 6s are 48 and then 16 6s are 96. Okay, and then we will add this 6 8 14 14 8 22. Okay, carry 2, 9 to 11, 11 for 15 and 15 to 17. Okay, 7 carry 1 and then 1 1 2. So basically it is 272. Okay, 272. So 272 when multiplied by 2, it will be 544. Okay, and since it is given in centimeter, so it will be centimeter square. Okay, is it clear? Okay, when you will add these three, you will get 272, and when you will take the twice of it, that it will be 544. Okay, so it is the first example that we have solved. Coming to the second example. Okay, and second example is what? A cubical solid, cubical, not cuboidal. Okay, cubical. A cubical solid having its edge as 5 centimeter means what is given? It is given that A is equal to 5 centimeter. So what we have to do? We have to find the volume. We know that the volume of edge is what? A cube. So it will be 5 cube, and 5 cube will be 125 centimeter cube. Okay, then we have to find lateral surface area. Okay, lateral surface area. Lateral surface area is 4 into A square. A square is 25 because 5 A is equal to 5, then A square is equal to 25. 25 into 4, that will be 100 centimeter square. Okay, and then we have to find total surface area. Total surface area is what? 6A square. So it will be 6 A square. A square is 25. So 25 6 are 150 centimeter square. Okay. So this is how we used to solve the questions of this chapter. Okay. Now you can pause the video and note it down. So students, what we have studied today? We have studied about all the formulae of cuboid and cube, and we have seen the two examples of that. Okay, in the next part of the video we will see the questions of exercise 13.1. okay, for that students, I am telling you very clearly that if you don't remember the formulae of this chapter, okay, you are not able to solve the questions. Okay, and not only just mug up the formula, just try to understand that how that formula comes. Okay, so I think this is sufficient for today. Now we'll see in the next part of the video, exercise 13.1. okay students, so thank you.